Hello everyone. Let's continue the third chapter, and in today's video we are going to discuss about sensitivity analysis. So sensitivity analysis is a systematic approach to study the responsiveness of the forecasted profit to any possible variation in key factors like sales, variable cost and fixed cost. So sensitivity analysis will study the responsiveness of profit. So that means how profit is going to respond when there is variation in sales. So sales ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿ ಆದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, that is going to be studied with the help of this sensitivity analysis. So it tries to quantify the sensitivity of the operating profit to changing key factors. So key factors like sales, variable cost, fixed cost. So any increase in or increase in cost and decline in sales, so that reduces the operating profit. So what is the percentage of change that has happened in operating profit that we are going to study. So for this there are two approaches. First one is break even approach and second one is range and coefficient of range. So let's see the first one, that is break even approach. So this calculates operating profit as a percentage of key factors like sales, material cost, labor cost and fixed cost. So we are going to calculate operating profit as a percentage of these factors. So that percentages will show you how many that the changes that whatever happened in these factors is going to wipe out the profit. So such percentage show the extent of variation in key variables which will wipe out the profit. So let's go for the first problem under this. So here operating details are given. Sales 1000 units at rupees 20 per unit, material cost rupees 14 per unit, labor cost 4 per unit, fixed cost 1000. Calculate EBIT and make a sensitivity analysis out of that. That means we have to go for the first one, first approach, that is break even approach. So we have to calculate the percentage of EBIT to these factors. Okay, let's go for it. First we have to calculate EBIT. So EBIT calculation is, first we have to write sales. So total units sold is 1000 and the price of sales, selling price per unit is 20. So 1000 into 20, so sales is 20,000. Then variable cost per unit rupees 14, and labor cost is rupees 4. So multiply with the unit sold. So we'll get material cost 14,000, labor cost 4,000. So take a total of it. So variable cost is 18,000. So contribution 20,000 minus 18,000 is 2,000. Less fixed cost is 1,000. So EBIT is 1,000. So now we have to make a sensitivity analysis by calculating the percentage of EBIT to sales, EBIT to material cost, EBIT to labor cost. So EBIT as a percentage of sales first we are calculating. So we have to take the EBIT amount and the sales amount. We are comparing it and we are calculating what is EBIT to the percentage of to the sales, what percentage it is to the sales. So here EBIT is 1000 and sales is 20,000. So 1000 divided by 20,000 into 100, it's 5%. So EBIT as a percentage of sales is 5%. That means 5% ನಷ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ 0 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 20,000 ಇದು 5% ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 1000 ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 19,000 ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ 0, ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ವೈಪ್ ಔಟ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ಸೊ 5% ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ವೈಪ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ದೆನ್ EBIT is a percentage of material cost. So EBIT is 1000, material cost is 14,000. So 1000 divided by 14,000 into 100, it is 7.14%. So 7.14% increase in material cost will make our profit as 0. Then EBIT is a percentage of labor cost. So 1000 divided by 4000 into 100, so it is 25%. So here EBIT is 1000, labor cost is 4000. So percentage of EBIT to sales, labor cost is 25%. So 25% increase in labor cost will wipe out the profit, will make our profit as 0. EBIT as a percentage of fixed cost is 100%. That means 1000 divided by 1000 into 100, so it is 100%. So later we have to make a sensitivity analysis based on this. So 5% and 7.14% material cost and sales. So these two are highly sensitive. So EBIT is highly sensitive to sales and material cost, because a small change in sales and material cost will wipe out the profit, will take away the profit. Then EBIT is least sensitive to fixed cost and labor cost. 25% of increase in labor cost will make our profit as zero, and 100% it's very least sensitive to fixed cost. EBIT is very least sensitive fixed cost because 100% increase in fixed cost will take away the profit, or it will make our profit as a zero. Okay, the next problem, the operating details are given. So like sales, material cost, labor cost, fixed cost. Make a sensitivity analysis by preparing statement of income for the following eventualities. So we have to make a sensitivity analysis of these four situations, that is 25% increase in material cost, 50% increase in labor cost, 25% decline in sales, 40% increase in fixed cost. So first we have to calculate EBIT. So this is how we calculate EBIT. So first we have taken sales amount, it is given in amount. So 80,000, 80,000, 80,000. So 25% increase in material cost, 50% labor increase in labor cost, 25% decline in sales, 40% increase in fixed cost. So sales we are writing, so it will be same as projected, except in the fourth column where there is a decline in sales by 25%. So 80,000 minus 25%, so 80,000 minus 20,000, so 60,000 will be the profit. In the next column it is the same, 80,000. Less variable cost, material cost is 10,000. So given amount 10,000. So here what is increased in the second column, material cost is increased by 25%. So 10,000 plus 25% is 12,500. Then here labor cost increase, so no effect on material cost. Here also same. Then labor cost 20,000. So here material cost increase, so no impact on labor cost. Then labor cost is increased here, so 20,000 plus 50%, it's 30,000. Then sales is increased, reduced, so there is no impact on labor cost. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಚೇಂಜಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ labor cost is same as previous. So contribution less fixed cost is 20,000, so you have to write the same in every column except the last column where there is increase in fixed cost 40%. So 20,000 plus 40%, it's 28,000. So we got EBIT 30,000, 27,500, 20,000, 10,000, 22,000. So percentage change in EBIT we are calculating for making evaluation because different situation is given. No? So here the calculation is different. So EBIT, change in EBIT as a percentage of material cost. So first we have to take a difference of material cost. So initially material cost was 10,000. Now it is increased to 12,500. So 12,000 minus 12,500 minus 10,000. So that is 2,500 divided by 30,000. So this is EBIT, old EBIT 30,000 into 100. So 8.33%. So increase 25% increase in material cost will reduce EBIT by 8.33%. Then second one, same way we have to do. So here labor cost is increased to 30,000. So initially it was 20,000. So 10,000 is the difference divided by 30,000 into hundreds, 33.33%. So sales, earlier sales is 80,000 reduced to 60,000. So difference is 20,000 divided by EBIT is 30,000 into 100, 66.67%. Fixed cost was 38. It is 28,000. Before it was 20,000. So difference is 8,000 divided by 30,000 into 100. And answer is 26.67%. So now we have to see. EBIT is highly sensitive to what? EBIT is highly sensitive to sales here because 20% decline in sales, 20% ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದದ್ದು ಸೇಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ EBIT ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 66.67%ನಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, EBIT ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್? ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಟು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ because 25% increase in material cost reduced EBIT by 8.33%. So this is the analysis we have to make. So finally the conclusion we have to give, EBIT is highly sensitive to variation in sales and it is least sensitive to material cost. So 25% in material cost reduced EBIT by 8.33%, 50% increase in labor cost reduced EBIT by 33.33%, 25% decline in sales reduced EBIT by 66.67%, 40% increase in fixed cost reduced EBIT by 26.67%. Next problem, that is under range. So range and coefficient of range. So range means it is the extent of variation that can happen. So that is measured with the help of range. So for example, I can get a profit maximum of 1 lakh and minimum of 50,000. So minimum definitely I get 50,000 and maximum andre 1 lakh profit sigbodu. So ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅದರ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, that is 50,000 ಅಷ್ಟು ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. So that is what range is. So extent of variation that can occur, that is measured with the help of range. So if there is higher range, that indicates larger amount of risk. So let's go for first problem here. So operational details given: sales 20,000 units at rupees 10 per unit, material cost rupees 4, wages 2, fixed cost 10,000, capital employed 10,000. Calculate return on investment. What is the formula to calculate return on investment? Formula is EBIT divided by capital employed into 100. So capital employed given here, so we have to calculate EBIT and also calculate range of ROI for the following situation. So we have to calculate EBIT and we have to calculate what range of ROI. So let's go for this. So this is a solution. Sales 20,000 into 10, so it is 2 lakh. 20% increase in material cost will not affect sales, 20% increase in labor cost will not affect sales. So here a 20% decline in sales, that is 2 lakh minus 20%, so that is 1,60,000. So 25% increase in fixed cost will not affect sales, it will remain same. Then less material cost is rupees 4 into 20,000, it is 80,000. So here there is increase in material cost, that is 25%, so 80,000 plus 25%, it is 1 lakh. Then here no changes, that is remains as it is. Then contribution will get not log contribution. So less wages, there is labor cost, so 40,000, that means 20,000 into 2. Here in the third column labor cost is increased by 20%, so 40,000 plus 20%, 8,000, 48,000. So in the remaining column it remains as before. And contribution will get this much. So less fixed cost is 10,000, so it will remain same in four columns, but in the fifth column it will change because there is 25% increase in fixed cost. So 10,000 plus 25%, 2,500, 10,000 plus 2,500, so 12,500. So we'll get EBIT, that is 70,000, 50,000, 62,000, 30,000, 67,500. So we have to calculate ROI. EBIT divided by capital employed into 100 is a formula. So EBIT 70,000 and capital employed 1 lakh into 100 is, so ROI is 70%. Then increase in material cost, so their EBIT is 50,000, so 50,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100, so it is 50%. Then 62,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100, 62%. 30,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100, 30%. 67,500 divided by 1 lakh into 100, 67.5%. So we have to calculate a range of this ROI. So which is the highest ROI here? That is 70%. Lowest ROI is 30%. So 70 minus 30, that is 40% is the range of ROI. So we have to give conclusion. So ROI is less when sales is reduced by 20%. So ROI is less, you can see. Return on investment is less when sales is reduced by 20%. So that means it is highly sensitive to sales. EBIT is highly sensitive to sale, and ROI is the highest when fixed cost increases by 25%. That means EBIT is the least sensitive to fixed cost. Then see the last problem in today's video. So 3 projects given, and it's a selling price, material cost, labor cost, fixed cost, units sold given. So we have to go for calculating EBIT. Then we have to make a range of that EBIT. So this is a way to calculate it. So then first we have to write sales. So sales 25 into 5,000, it is 1,25,000. Then 22 into 4,000, that is 80,000. 30,000, 20 into 3,000. 60,000. So less material cost is 678 into units sold, you will get 30,000, 28,000, 24,000. Less labor cost, and labor cost is 789, multiply with its respective units sold 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, you will get labor cost 35,000, 32,000, 27,000. Then contribution 60,000, 28,000, 9,000. Fixed cost given different for different project, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. So you'll get EBIT 57,500, 25,000 and 5,500. So highest EBIT is here 57,500, lowest EBIT is 5,500. Now we have to take a difference of it. So range of operating profit is equals to 57,500 minus 5,500, so it is 52,000. Okay, so till here it is there for second internal examination. Thank you.